If you work in water treatment, so your job is in the sector of everything that is water treatment, and you do trade shows, you need to know that the show doesn't end when you dismantle the booth. It ends when the client signs your rental contract for the system. And this only happens if you call them back at the right time. You see, most entrepreneurs or professionals who work in water treatment and participate in a trade show return to the office with a stack of business cards, or names anyway, and they are set aside. They are set aside because it is thought that there is no extreme urgency to call them back. It is thought that customers will remember you, okay? So as soon as you have time, you call them back, you contact them again, or anyway, your sales team does this work, but a period of time always passes. The problem is that the right time, the right moment never comes. And those people who saw you online, at the trade show or wherever, saw your systems and your offers, and maybe they even listened to you because you presented your offers to them, so they stopped, but over time they slowly forget. And so this costs you lost sales, it costs you lost contracts. But not because your product or your service wasn't good, but because you didn't follow up, and the follow-up in jargon is called follow-up. So if you sell or rent water treatment systems and you happen to receive requests that come from online, or let's say from the physical world, so offline, remember that you are not selling an impulse product, okay? You are proposing a product that needs to be reasoned, that needs to be thought about, okay? So you have to show what the value is, okay? The logic, because this is a product that reasons on logic. You have to be seen as a consultant, you or your sales team, your sales squad. This means only one thing. You have to follow every contact, every name in a precise, fast, and structured way, okay? Now, if a person stops in your showroom and at your booth, okay, and tells you they're interested, that they want to know more about your systems, your offer, maybe they want you to do a site visit, something like that, and you call them back after 10 days. For them, you become just one of many. Instead, if they receive a contact from you the next day, which can be any type of contact, but maybe also personalized, which can be a PDF, a video where you explain the system, a video of you, a video of your products, etc., and maybe along with this documentation, a dedicated proposal, then for them, you are the one who is organized. And it means that you are the one who is professional, okay? And if you are professional, 9 times out of 10, you are also different from the others. This is the power of the follow-up, so the power to follow up on your leads. So what should be in this follow-up? Because you might say, okay, Fabio, you've explained that I need to follow up and do it differently from what my salespeople and I already do, but what should be in it? Okay, well, first of all, after you receive contacts, the first thing to do is segment them. So you should divide these contacts, okay? Because there are contacts who are very interested, contacts who are moderately interested, and contacts you can see are not very interested at all. So for the very interested contacts, you need to know that you must contact them again within 48 hours, okay? You have that window of time, 48 hours. For those who are moderately interested, at most 4 to 5 days, you have to make sure you contact them again. And for those who aren't interested, be careful. It doesn't mean they're not interested forever. They might just not be interested at that moment. So it makes sense that on a marketing level, you're organized with systems that provide a follow-up, but automatic systems, what are called automations. And so you take these leads and put them through this automation, okay? The purpose of this automation is to further educate these contacts who, at the moment, might not be ready to sign a contract with you or install a water dispenser, a water purification system in their restaurant, their home, or their business, okay? Second point, prepare a sequence of 3 communications in advance, okay? When the lead comes in, you must already have the 3 communications ready to go out, either automatically or not, but with a certain, let's say, predictability, okay? The first within 24 hours, the second one as well, 24 hours after the first, but with educational content, and the third with a call to action. In other words, the third one is where you might present your offer, where you present what you're launching, if you're introducing a new product, a new feature. Then the third point, and this is important, is to personalize. You shouldn't send generic email campaigns or generic communications. If you talked about a reverse osmosis system for a restaurant with little space, remember that that detail must be included in the email, okay? If the client told you that they're currently spending too much on cases of water between storage, reordering, and so on, make that the central point of your proposal, okay? Remember that communicating, following up with the leads who are interested in your products, in your water dispensers, isn't spam. It's not pressuring them. It's not being an aggressive salesperson. It's actually a service. It's a service provided that you propose the water dispenser, but you know what problem you're going to solve for them, okay? And this makes a huge distinction. It distinguishes the clients who simply pass by at the trade show from the clients who then actually become clients. So if you've invested time and money to be there, okay, You can't afford to lose 90% of the sales or the leads just because you don't have a system in place. When you're a company in the water treatment business, you have to be sure that from the moment you get a lead who is potentially interested in your systems and your offer, you must have a system, and I'm stressing the word system, that carries the conversation forward with your potential clients until the rental contract or the sales contract for the system is finalized. That brings us to the end of this video. I hope you found it useful. Obviously, the more you apply these things, the more results you'll see. I want to remind you to click the button below to subscribe to the Onnwater YouTube channel and watch other similar videos, and to click the bell icon so you'll be among the first to be notified when new videos are published. See you in the next video.